नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। कांग्रेस लीडर पृथ्वीराज चौहान says Sharad Pawar may have sidelined people of daughter. Has the crisis in the Nationalist Congress Party intensified and Ajit Pawar stake claim on the party's name and symbol? Congress leader Prithviraj Chavan called the split real and said it is the outcome of bitterness that was there for years, adding that there might have been a few faults with the way Sharad Pawar managed the party and he may have sidelined people to push forward his daughter. This shows the bitterness that was setting in for years. Maybe there was few faults in Pawar Sahib's management of the party. May he sideline people to push forward his daughter, but this family dispute is affecting the state politics. So I said that the split is real and there is bitterness, he said. UCC not a political intention, it's written in Article 44 of Constitution. BJP leader Nalin Koili said that Uniform Civil Code is not a political intention, it is written in Article 44 of the Constitution of India. Koili, while talking to media persons in Guwahati on Thursday, when asked about opposition to UCC by NDA partners in Northeast India, said, "Everyone has their own opinion in the Republic, but what the Parliament decides, everyone has to obey. UCC is not a political intention, it is written in Article 44 of the Constitution of India." Leaders of eastern and northeastern states of the Bharatiya Janata Party attended a big meeting to prepare for the Lok Sabha elections. BJP leaders from Odisha, Jharkhand, Bihar, Assam, Sikkim, Meghalaya, Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh have attended the meeting. All presidents of total 11 states, member of the national executive from the states, central in charges of state and all organization minister of this region. Raj Assembly to meet again on July 14, President Murmu invited. CP Joshi has called the 8th session of 15th Rajasthan Legislative Assembly from July 14 at 11 am. A notification in this regard was published in the State Gazette on July 5 by Mahavir Prasad Sharma, Principal Secretary of the Rajasthan Legislative Assembly. The meeting of the 8th session of the 15th Rajasthan Legislative Assembly began on January 23, was adjourned sin die on March 21. Since the budget session was not prorogued, the upcoming session is a continuation of the budget session instead of the monsoon session to be called by the governor. The session also marks the address of the President of India to the legislatures. In the evening, President Draupadi Murmu, in her first visit to the state, will address the Rajasthan chapter of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association (CPA) in the Assembly, informed Speaker Joshi. President of India Srimati Draupadi Murmu inaugurated Cultural Center of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan at Koradi, Nagpur. The President of India Srimati Draupadi Murmu inaugurated Cultural Center of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan at Koradi, Nagpur today, July 5, 2023. Speaking on the occasion, the President said that Kanhaiya Lal Munshi ji has established Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan in the year 1938 with the aim of re-establishing Indian values of life in the society. She was happy to note that since its inception, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan had carved a niche for itself as an intellectual, cultural and educational center of excellence. She said that more than 350 institutions affiliated to it had been providing modern education. At the same time, they are also playing an important role in the protection and promotion of Indian values and tradition. The President appreciated the Ramayana Darshanam Hall, where various episodes of Ramayana are beautifully depicted through paintings, and Bharat Mata Sandham, where contributions of freedom fighters and Paramveer Chakra winners had been depicted in the form of paintings. She said the Lord Rama's life values and the dynamic struggle of his life are explanatory and inspirational of the entire humanity. She said that it is very important that we connect our young generation with the values of the Indian freedom struggle. The President said that the young generation is acquiring knowledge and doing well in the country and abroad. She noted that young generation is connecting to the local language and cultural and also gaining knowledge of the other languages and culture. But they should not forget their mother tongue and motherland. They should use mother tongue in their family, society and community and teach teach mother tongue to children also. PM Narendra Modi to visit these 4 states on 7 or 8 July to inaugurate lay foundation stone of projects. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit 4 states on 7 and 8 July. On 7 July, he will visit Chhattisgarh and Uttar Pradesh, while 8 July, he will visit Telangana and Rajasthan. In Raipur, Chhattisgarh, the Prime Minister will dedicate and lay the foundation stone for several development projects worth approximately Rs 6,400 crore. This includes the inauguration of 5 national highway projects such as the 33-kilometer 4-laning of Raipur to Kotbod section of Jabalpur or Jagdalpur National Highway, which will improve connectivity and boost tourism in the region. He will also lay the foundation stone for 3 national highway projects for the Chhattisgarh section of the 6-lane Greenfield Raipur Visakhapatnam corridor. I am the president of NCB, reminds Sharad Pawar after meeting. Amid the intense political drama in Maharashtra, NCB Chief Sharad Pawar on Thursday visited Delhi for the party's national executive meeting. A recent political development in the state involves the induction of 9 NCB leaders, including Sharad Pawar, nephew, into the BJP Shiv Sena Shinde camp alliance. Ajit Pawar has been sworn in as the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. During the inauguration of the new NCB office, Ajit Pawar used a photograph of Sharad Pawar inviting criticism from his own uncle. Those who betrayed my ideology and with whom I have ideological differences cannot use my photograph, the veteran politician told the media. Meanwhile, Ajit Pawar on Wednesday said he aspired to become the CM. I was sworn in Deputy CM 5 times. It is a record, but the vehicle stops there, doesn't proceed further. I feel from the bottom of my heart that I should become Pramukh CM of the state. Vladimir Putin fled Moscow during Wagner's mutiny was somewhere around. Russian President Vladimir Putin fled Moscow during a brief mutiny led by Wagner Group chief Yevgeny Prigozhin. A report claimed self-exiled former oligarch Mikhail Khodorkovsky told Newsweek that he was monitoring the movement of the Russian president during Yevgeny Prigozhin rebellion on June 24. The Russian leader had left Moscow by plane during the failed coup and most likely was at his residence in Valdai, he said. Ukraine war. 5 killed in Lviv as Russian strike hits apartment building in Western city. At least 5 people, including 2 women aged 32 and 95, have been killed after a Russian rocket hit an apartment building in Lviv, Western Ukraine. Another 34 people were injured in what the mayor of Lviv described as one of the biggest attacks on the city's civilian infrastructure. Lviv regional head Maxim Kozydskaya said more than 30 homes had been destroyed. Russian state TV said the building that was hit was a defense academy. It described the Ukrainian report of a residential building being hit as propaganda. Earlier, the Russian Defense Ministry released a statement saying points of temporary development of Ukrainian troops and depots storing foreign-made armored vehicles were hit using sea-based long-range precision weapons. President Vladimir Zelensky vowed a tangible response to the overnight assault by Russian terrorists. Writing on Telegram, Mr. Kozydskaya initially said the youngest victim was 21 and the oldest was 95, but he gave an update with corrected details. He named the victims as Anastasia 32, Myroslava 60, Mykokailo 35 and Irina 63. Mr. Kozydskaya then said a 5th body of a woman had been recovered from the rubble. Nepal PM Prachanda's remark about Indian businessman stir up storm, opposition demands his resignation. Nepal Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda's stunning remarks that an Indian businessman settled here once made efforts to make him the premier has stirred up a storm in the Himalayan nation with the opposition demanding his resignation. Prachanda also said that Sardar Pritam Singh, a pioneer trucking entrepreneur in Nepal, played a special and historic role in enhancing Nepal-Indian relations. Prachanda made these remarks on Monday while addressing a function to launch the book Roads to the Valley, The Legacy of Sardar Pritam Singh in Nepal. He Singh had once made efforts to make me the Prime Minister, Prachanda said. Bay of Bengal weather system move inland active monsoon over Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh. The cyclonic circulation over the North Bay of Bengal will cross the coast to move inland shortly. Earlier, this weather system proceeded as a cyclonic circulation over southwest BOB of the Andhra Pradesh coast. Later, this feature moved northward over west central BOB and finally over north BOB of the Orissa coast. Cloud clusters are manifested over the sea, bracing the coastline of West Bengal, Orissa, and Andhra Pradesh. The weather system is unlikely to become a low pressure area and will move inland as it is anytime soon. Active monsoon conditions are likely over eastern and central states for the next few days. The monsoon through is extending from the central Rajasthan to Orissa, running across central Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. The entire stretch of the monsoon through is lying south of its normal position and is unlikely to change for the next 3 to 4 days. Moving cyclonic circulation from the BOB will get embedded in the monsoon through and move along its axis across Orissa, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. Heavy rain likely in some Orissa districts till July 10. Some districts in Orissa may witness heavy rainfall till July 10, predicted the IMD in its weather bulletin today. According to the IMD, light to moderate rain or thunder shower had occurred at most places over the districts of North Coastal Orissa, at many places over the remaining districts of Orissa, with very heavy rainfall at 1 or 2 places over the districts of Deogarh, Sundargarh, Rayagada, Bhadrak and Gajapati during the last 24 hours. As per the IMD prediction, heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely to occur at 1 or 2 places over the districts of Nuapada, Bolangir, Bargarh, Jharsuguda, Sambalpur and Sundargarh, while heavy rainfall is very likely to occur at 1 or 2 places over the districts of Deogarh, Keonjhar, Mayurbhanj, Angul, Sonpur, Baudh, Kalahandi, Kandhamal, Gajapati, Rayagada, Nabarangpur, Malkangiri and Koraput by the mornings of 7 July Friday. Similarly, light to moderate rain or thunder shower is very likely to occur at most places over the districts of Orissa by tomorrow morning, said the IMD. ऐसे और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।